So I just picked up this bad boy from Harbor Freight for around $400. It is a MIG welder running off 120 volts. I've had TIG, MIG, and stick welders, a variety of different kinds, all from Harbor Freight, including Vulcan.
It is in all of its glory. First thing I'll start off with is the clamp. So of the cheap clamps, they all have cheap clamps because it's Harbor Freight. I will say that the Vulcan clamps and the other titanium clamps have a squared head. This is a rounded. I actually like this a little more. I feel like it grips things a little better. But so the cheap clamps, I would say this one gets it right here. So over here we have our wire speed. This is adjustable. A very nice high quality knob compared to the Vulcan. The Vulcan is very loose, kind of flimsy. You can easily knock it. This is pretty solid, sturdy, higher quality I feel than the Vulcan. Here you have your voltage and your inductance. Inductance on this machine is more a smoothing factor for your welds. I do find that it works pretty well. I usually just leave it around 8, 9, somewhere around there. Over here we have a 2T and a 4T. 2T is your typical press your button weld. 4T, you start welding, you press the button, you let go, you continue to weld. Kind of a cool feature. I don't think I'll really use it unless it's a super long run. Put it back on there.
Now for the gun. So this is kind of interesting. To get this off, you don't twist it off. You actually, if you read the instructions, you gotta read it unless you'll break it. These people have twist it and pull. And it's held in by a spring. And then from there, you can take it off and do all of that. I find that it works pretty good. I can't complain. I know some people have issues with the spring here, but I think as long as you read the instructions, and you don't go crazy, I think you'll be all right. Pretty high quality. I would compare this to Vulcan. Especially their MIG or their TIG too. Just the material, the fill, the plastic, very, very similar. I can't tell any difference between this and Vulcan.
Look at that backside. That's nice. Here's the gas input. You'll notice that this cord has it's rubber underneath, but it has this like nylon rope covering thing on it. This was not on my Vulcan TIG welder that I paid $6.50 for just recently. I had just a little rubber hose. So that right there, this alone is higher quality than Vulcan. I will just say it doesn't leak. It holds PSIs perfect. I've had custom hoses made and they've leaked, and so far it's held up really good. You have your on-off switch, your cord for your 120 volt, and that's about it on the backside there. On the side here, let's go ahead and flip this up. Here's another thing too. It doesn't just pop out, oh I have it up, but it actually latches, and you lift this latch up, and it opens right up, and it stays up. I think that's pretty good quality. So here we go. We have our wire. We have our... This is kind of nice too. They have a little adjustment on here. Compared to the Chicago Electric, they didn't even have anything on there. So this is kind of nice. You have your tension, and it has a spool gun switch. So if you want to weld aluminum, you can. This would be great for welding aluminum, just because I've had real good success welding thin materials with it. Pretty high quality. It's made out of, not a lot of plastic in here, which is like on the Chicago Electric and some other ones you'll get a lot of that. Very good quality. I can't complain. On to the regulator. This is a lot better than my Vulcan. Just a number of reasons. It just feels heavier, first of all. The knob is a lot better, a lot higher quality. Yeah, everything about it is just better. Even the plastic around here, it doesn't look so cheap. The Vulcan one I had, it was just like real kind of cheap around the sides, and I know they popped off and broke a lot, but this is a really good regulator. Obviously, you know, you can get a better one at a welding store for a little bit more, but if you just want something to get you by, this is no problem at all. Now onto the contents of what it comes with. You will receive, built into your machine, a spool expander. So this is good if you want to increase your spool size. You'll receive a flex core and a solid core spool. First thing you want to do grab your flux core, get it in your hand, throw it in the trash. Grab your solid core, throw it in your hand, throw it in the trash. Okay? Buy a high quality wire. That's going to make a drastic improvement on your welds. I won't even mess with that stuff. So you have your flux core tip. You have your tensioner for flux core wiring, and then some extra consumables. That's about all it comes with as regarding that, but that's perfect. That's all you need. So overall, what do I think of the titanium MIG 140? I think it's a great value. I have had multiple stick welders, TIG welders, Chicago Electric brand, Vulcan brand, and I will tell you straight up, this is a high quality welder. You can't beat it. They put money into this product. If titanium and Vulcan were head to head, this one takes it.